Hey peeps, DJMK here, and welcome to another video. Well, the two biggest games have come to an end. Well, France won the World Cup. Yeah, that happened. And and my parents had a field day with this. And by field day, I mean they practically spent most of the time practically overthinking it. But I had a lot of fun this World Cup. Also, Wimbledon happened this weekend, and Serena Williams lost, got to second place. But I think the better portion of these games, it's more so, it's not only the games themselves that kind of impressed me. It's more so how people took losing than how people took winning that made it so beautiful to me. Like whenever the World Cup, whenever a team lost or a team won, after they did their typical celebrations or their mourning, the players then went to their opposition and patted them on the back, told them how good they did, gave them hugs when they needed, even comforted them if they happened to be crying. That's what sportsmanship should be like. And then Germany, meanwhile, has had its first tennis champion since Steffi Graf back in the 90s. So it's been a while since any German player has actually won in terms of the women's side of things for a while. And for Serena Williams in particular, I know it was a big deal for her because it's her first tennis game that she was able to play all the way through since last year. She practically almost died. Just bringing her daughter to the world, and this was the first game really being as a mom. But I think the more beautiful part is not only the fact that her best friend, Her Highness Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, showed up to the game along with her sister-in-law, showing that friendship does not change even if your rank changes. But also, can we just give the award of Husband of the Decade to Alexis Ohanian, because he gave the most beautiful response on Twitter. That's like, today, this person won, I congratulate her. And I know Serena Williams, my wife, will have many more chances to come when she will bring a trophy back. I know she has plenty already, but I know there's one day that she may bring another back. And then even Serena herself, was like, hey, I lost this time. I'm human. I can't win all the time. And plus, if anything, I learned more from this player than from myself. So, I know. I'm kind of being stereotypical, kind of cheesy, but let's face it. The beauty is more so how people take a loss than how people show their win. Because the winning is pretty universal. It's how people take losses that's the more important part. So, Serena Williams, she's truly the champ here. Hey, Saloom, how you doing? I'm doing a new interface this time. I got my YouTube phone comments on my left and my Twitch on my right. That's where I have the glasses on today. But yeah, and also in terms of my tea, I'm doing lemon ginger because don't know why I was coughing a lot yesterday. I don't know why. Maybe something in the air. And also, I'm planning on auditioning for a few stuff later on today. So. Personally, I prefer something with a little more honey, but hey, it's fresh ginger and lemon. I don't mind that. Already, that feels so much better. But yeah, in honor of that, here's part 2 of my personal gaming history video. I actually found a Dreamcast emulator for the Mac, but I'm not going to use that just yet because thankfully I managed to get the PSP version of Power Stone up and working, so we're going to play that. But also because this is a big deal. I love tennis. Tennis is something I actually played. I played varsity tennis when I was in middle school. And this game was essentially the way that I learned about tennis and how to play it and the rules. Honestly, this is one thing I could easily attest to, that without video games, I wouldn't have become a good sportsman. And Mario Tennis was the start to that. And believe it or not, this game is actually the one time where the handheld was the predecessor to the console version, because the Game Boy Color version of Mario Tennis came out first, then Nintendo 64 version came out next. And you could unlock stuff on the Game Boy Color and then transfer that data over to the Nintendo 64 version, which is pretty cool. So, I mean, this thing even has like an entire gallery of tennis terms and how things work. It's so cool. It's really cool. Let me show you. I'll show you this game. But yeah, I mean, I know most of us are already familiar with Mario Tennis, and I know there's Mario Tennis Smash coming out for the Nintendo Switch, but this is time for me to show you where it all began. So I hope you enjoy this as much as I do, because this makes me so happy that I'm able to show you this game. Because I love it. I love the game. I love the game so much. It makes me happy. It makes me smile. Even to this day. I'm also trying something new to reduce the encoding struggle that my computer's been going through. I've reduced my window size just a little bit, so that way, and also reduce the frames, so that way the game time and real time meet up a little bit closer, so hopefully it looks better. Let me know if it happens to look better. But anyway, let us get started with Mario Tennis. I'm so excited. I know, it's like you got more realistic players, and then you get Mario at the end. Another game I'm wanting to play is Virtua Tennis. That's another good one. What's going on? I probably need to refresh this. No problem. Oh, the app closed. Of course. That's how it always goes. Hold on. Let me restart this. But yeah. Oh man, just watching the intro was a big throwback. But I often skipped when I got to like when the tennis ball popped up, and I just went straight to the menu. So I think it's probably what I'm gonna have to do here, because it stopped moving the moment it got to the end of that cinematic. Just let me see if I can remember. Okay, yep. Alright. Let's try this again. Here we are! Yeah, 2001. Can you believe it? I remember the song like it was yesterday. Oh my gosh. And the 64 version actually uses the exact same tunes with a few changes. You can create your own character, which is pretty cool. You use data, stats, linked play, back in the day at least, mini games, play for practice. And this is the vocabulary I was talking about. It's how I learned how to play tennis, essentially, through this game. And then this lady with the white hair is one of your opponents. She's a teacher, too. So, she teaches you terms like ace, advantage, all, alley, angle shot, angle volley, approach shot. It teaches you everything. It's awesome. Like, ace is a shot your opponent cannot hit, so that's why there's service aces and smash aces. So service ace is when you serve but then they can't respond, and then smash essentially just when you hit the ball super hard at a very fast speed, and then they can't respond to it. Advantage is termed for 1 point beyond do so. When they say like 40-40 and then they put the advantage in front of the player, that means they're 1 point ahead. And then all means both sides of the same points. So 30-30 is 30 all. But yeah, it tells you everything. It's amazing. And then love is when one side doesn't have any points. But yeah, this game taught me how to play tennis essentially in terms of the rules. But in terms of actually playing it, I actually had to go to classes. So, oh man, I'm so excited. Here we go. Let me practice a little bit, 'cause it's been a while. So you do singles or doubles. You do 1 set, 3 sets, or 5 sets. A typical game is 3 sets, typically, and then it tends to be about 2 sets. Actually, 6 games in 1 set, and then it tends to be 3. That's why you often see, like, 6-3 or 6-2. That means how many games they've won in the span of a set. So, this German player basically won all of her sets with 6 points, whereas Serena managed to get 3 in each of them, so it was 6-3 all the way through. So that's why there's that game, set, and match thing. Game and set means you dominate in your games and your sets. Game is just you finished your game. So game, set, and match means game means you won your game, set means you won your set, and then match means you just won the entire thing. There's some tennis translation for you. And let me do singles. I often use Luigi. And then I'm gonna play against Donkey Kong. And it's been a while, I'm gonna do normal. And then I liked using composition chords or hard chords. I'm gonna use composition. Okay, so red is the regular shot, and then B is slice, like when it shows blue. Let me see if I can pull it off. There we go. Yeah, that's slice. Yeah, but 64 has a steeper learning curve compared to the Game Boy Color version. Oh, darn it! Oh, service days. And then I think there's a way you can actually change your viewpoint. I thought there was a way you could change the view. Yeah, blue plus pink is like the more pinkish light means like it's a smash. It's very hard to do though. Oh right, it's pressing A several times. I remember now. It's just been a while. Oh, the Donkey Kong since I remember tied in games. goodness, this game still holds up though. I like it. Like, it's no wonder like the Switch is getting a new one. I'm so excited. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't make it for the Wii though, because I mean, then again there was Wii Sports, but it doesn't feel the same. Like, I would have had way more fun if this was actually Mario Tennis over just a generic Wii Sports thing. And then you played as your Mii. Though, they might do it for the Switch this time. But yeah, typically a tennis volley doesn't last as long, but hey. I'm a pro. Not as professional as those Olympians, but hey. There we go. The video is smooth, but I've noticed just as the video is gradually getting more and more delayed from the audio. It's about a half second behind the audio right now. The game audio is synced, your webcam is off sync, delayed behind the audio. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I may have to go through the forums a bit more because I've tried basically everything that I could to basically make sure that, like, there was some catch-up. Yeah, now I'm seeing it. There's a delay in my, video. I'm seeing it now. So, I'm gonna up the frame rate. It's gonna take me like 2 seconds, and then I'll be back. Alright, stay tuned. Or maybe, you know what? I might just do this a little different. I'm actually gonna turn off my camera, and then boost up my... I know, you're not gonna see my face for a little bit, but I'm actually gonna turn off my camera, and then boost up the video, just to like my game, and maybe that would be less delayed. So, there we go. My face is vanished. Sorry, peeps. But for the sake of game continuity. Ah! Too much to the left! I mean the right! No! There's also return aces where, like, you fail to respond to the volley. Ah, that's smash ace right there, dudes. Oh man, there was one time it took me like forever to get the advantage because like the deuce period just took way too long. Ah! No! Oh! it can go out pretty easily if you're not careful. Ah! Ah! Okay, at least it's not a match point. Because I forgot it's 6. Haha. Yeah, Donkey Kong's more of a strength player, so... Ah! So, that's why he kind of has a little bit of trouble when it comes to my strategy, whereas Luigi's all around. And you have to unlock the other players, too, so... No! 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 Okay, that goes to net. Alright. I keep forgetting my camera's not on. It's like I'm so used to it being on. Yes! No! You know, another one that I definitely need to play at some point on this channel is Virtua Tennis. I mean, granted, a lot of the players on there have since retired, like Haas and Agassi, but it would still be a really great throwback. I think it's another one that kind of taught me tennis. Yeah, like, it seems like a lot of the 90s and 2000s games really were, like, good at, like, tennis education. Like, what fields were the best, which places in the world were very popular with the sport, etc. Yeah, like, games taught me a lot. I mean, in fact, I think like, if it wasn't for video games, I probably would be playing sports. People underestimate video games quite a lot, especially when it comes to real-life applications. Ah! Yeah, I could never do this side. Like, there's a way you can flip it, so that way the court change doesn't, like, affect your sightline too much, but I'm not very good at that. I can't remember what it is. It's been a while. And then there's a way to do a lob. I can't remember how to go about it though. Which is basically like a high shot that prepares you for a smash. There we go. Did it net, good. And you can do faults in this game, too. No! Ah! Turnies. I just hate serving from the top. It confuses me. Ah. I know there's a way to switch views. So the port changed to feel less dramatic, but I can't remember how it is. Oh! Forgot that was the thing, too. No! Ah! Okay, I'm gonna double check my... Woo! A pink gorilla playing tennis. Now I've seen everything. Well, is that the first time Donkey Kong was pink? I mean, I think it was the fact that, like, brown bits were just not a thing in the Game Boy, at least. Or just weren't common. Oh, snap! Okay. Whoa! Ah! I mean, I love that the music kind of, like, gave you clues as to, like, what was going to go down in a game, because then it's, like, Match Boy's just like, you better do it now, otherwise you're screwed. And then, like, game points, like, game and break points, like, you at least have another chance. You got a few more chances to fix everything up. And this is very typical. Oh, gosh! Ah, we're gonna go through this a little bit. Yeah, middle line services are it's the easiest part to get a fault. Darn it, netted! Don't go out, don't go out. There we go. Sometimes simple shots make all the difference. Ooh! Just barely! Okay. I forgot to bring up my charger. So, I'm gonna go get my plug. I'll be right back. Only took me like 2 seconds, but yeah. That might be the other reason why it's kind of flipping out so much. Maybe the colors are to help colorblind people. I know red, green, colorblind people see a lot of muddy brown shades. Yeah, that might be true, actually. That's one common usage of these colors. But also kind of makes it easier to tell what shots you're actually throwing. So, like, the red would be, like, the regular power shot. The blue is the slice. And then, like, anything, like, kind of plain, especially in particular, like, it goes up in the air, that's a lob shot. And then the more pinkish color is the smash. So it's a lot easier to tell the types between the types of shots. But anyway, I'm gonna go and get my plug before my computer dies, and then we'll continue on with this match. So stay tuned, my friends. And maybe I'll change my frame rate, see if that makes it a little better, because something tells me that slowing it down a little bit is kind of also slowing down how my video's showing up. So that's just a little theory. Anyway, I'll be right back.